helping all those fighting souls, but yet across the world I see you standing in my way. And remember the time, the place we used to fight like the sun and moon, and I wonder if ever there was a time that we were friends. The night has fallen, shadows looming, and yes, that time has come for me to seek you out. We are set now for our last reunion. Break the chains, find your way, come find me. Do you remember who you really are? Show me that you are still the only one for me. I'll be waiting for you. Wake up, open your eyes, raising up your fists and smashing through time walls before the rift splinters again. We are rebels till the end. Rise up, open your mind, hold on to your powers. No one can stop us. We are rivals till the end of time. We will clash, no matter where. We will fight, reaching across time and space. 'Cause you are my destiny to the end. Do you see the dawn, the flames burning brightly, shining on those memories? And yes, across all time I see you turning the tides. And do you see now our time, our turn? We can still fight like the wind and fire, and wonder no more that now is the only time your heart is mine. Light has fallen, darkness grows, and yes, we fight for our destiny and fate. New days smiling for the past and future. Break those chains, lead the way, fight with me. And when you wake up, open your eyes, raising up your fists and smashing through time walls before the rift splinters again. We are rebels till the end. Rise up, open your mind, hold on to your powers. No one can stop us. We are rivals again until the end of time.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Multiverse organized today. So we are into second at the tournament, and if the one is anything to go, we are in for a good one. And just to set the stage, this is basically double L, and with 6 teams, while you get a basically, in the losing stage, but then again, we don't want to lose early. So we already saw our first match on last Friday between Team 6-7, and then they edged out again. I mean, basically with the Team Moonlight, but then again, Team Moonlight edged out that match and showed out how competitive this tournament can be. So, Abzi, you want to?
Good evening, everybody. Hope everyone's having a wonderful evening today. Today we have a match against Hail Hydra, and they're going up against Team Ragebaiters led by Susanta. And hopefully we see a competitive match like we did see on the last game, which was Moonlight against 6-7. And hopefully we are all entertained by this match.
Yeah. So, I mean, on the paper, we had, I mean, people like Flash, Lucky, and then from the other side Kimbula, and then there were popular names on the paper in the last match on Friday, but then again who performed well, who were the stand-up performers, were basically the unknown players. They were able to going from back to being an unknown player to watch in the upcoming matches in the tournament so far. So the standout player, on the Friday matches, basically Dilex, who had 42 final hits in the entire round, and at the same time, the standout performer from from Team 6-7 was Lionheart, who had a amazing support period throughout the three matches. Peeling the supports, and then again making the basic good call outs at the same time. So there was a lot of synergy. And then, like we said, so probably we'll see the same, between Hail, Hydra, and the Rage Baiters today. So we can go back to the basically lobby, and then we can go through the lineup between Hail, Hydra, and Rage Baiters. So let me go through the Hail Hydra team lineup. So we got Abiotic, the team captain. He has been a veteran for this hero shooter genre in the esports. So he's been playing Overwatch. So he's a very calm, composed captain. So he has a lot of experience behind him. And at the same time, going back to the lineup, so he'll be mostly playing tank and DPS, most of flex role. And then going back to Revenger, he will be the main tank today, playing mostly Groot and Magneto and Sack Demon. So the tank lineup will be Revenge and Sack Demon, and then we got the DPS lineup. So like Abiotic, so he will be playing these random bullshit heroes, like we say, and at the same time Cobra will go hit scan definitely. So he's a very good player on Hela and Phoenix. And then we do have the support bell lineup. So Mr. Expect, and then Unknown. So Unknown is a very good support, very popular cloak and dagger player. So little I know about Mr. Expect, but then again we expect these sort of players to come out and clutch the matches today. And over to you, MC. You can go through the Rage Baiters team line.
Yeah, Team Ragebaiters is led by Susanta, the one and only Susanta. He mostly plays tanks, but he also plays a good DPS role. He's also accompanied by Vanni and Bonelord, who are also very good supports, as well as his tank partner Ubed, who plays a good Groot and a really good Thor. And he's also accompanied by SP2 as well as Blur for the DPS roles.
Yeah, so right now, basically, we are, waiting for the banning phase of the first match. So as we, like waiting for that, let's talk about something of the meta of this particular season 6 of the Marvel Rivals. So far, it has been a more of a brawl poke meta, but then again, you can run in composition. So when you go to the support backline, Trips Up has been more annoying than anything else in the throughout the last few seasons in the Marvel Rivals. But then again, gladly, I'm very happy personally myself that Trips Up is banned from this tournament. So we are going into basic compositions where you're running 2-2-2-2, and then probably there's room for some creativeness, running 3 tanks, maybe 1 DPS with 2 supports. But then again, you can only play 2 supports in this tournament. Otherwise, there's an immediate disqualification. So, in a way, it should be a very balanced, like mostly, not based on alt management.
Yep. And here we go, the match started, and we can see the ban phase. Oh, sorry, Abiotic is picking the map since he won the toss. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah. So it seems to be Araku.
Akko. Yep.
So it's Hellfire Gala. So go ahead, Debs.
Since the first match is Convoy, I think I've been seeing what Abiotic's team have been practicing, so I kind of get why they're going with Arako. But we'll see with the ban phase and all that how the teams play and what they're banning and what's gonna happen with the saves and all that stuff. I guess Hydra loves Iron Fist so much since everyone wants to interlock Iron Fist.
Yeah, pretty much it seems to be they don't want to reveal, like, I mean,
Yeah.
there are third-party tools that you can, see, other heroes that they have selected already. So for the banning phase, so Ragebaiters went for the Gambit ban straight away, and while, Team Hail Hydra, it's a perma ban on Black Panther. And I think it's a target ban against Susanta definitely, and they retain Hela for probably Koba.
Oh, and Susanta retains Magic. I think they're gonna be diving their backline, so the supports better watch out in Team Hail Hydra. Supports
And
being
let's-
Mr. X-Pac and Unknown. And they ban no more as well.
Yeah, definitely this has been done for the team up already. So it's it has been nerfed, but then again, like it's still strong, coming into this meta.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna run dive, I think Namor ban is a very valid ban, to be honest.
Exactly.
His crits are annoying, and with Hela, it's gonna be so annoying for the divers to deal with the healers.
And at the same time, there's the Psylocke ban. Probably, they want to basically cancel the dive on Ragebaiters, so that's why probably they are going for that. And at the same time, they retain thing. So Sack Demon is a very good thing player. So probably they retained it for the anti-dive. And
I've gone against Sack Demon's thing, and one thing I can tell you is I do not enjoy going against this thing.
Exactly. So they have the Wolverine retain from Ragebaiter side. So Susanta also plays Wolverine, and at the same time they went straightly for the cap ban. Exactly, like it's everyone. Knows that Captain America is abiotic. Abiotic is Captain America. So immediate ban on that, and definitely and after that, again focusing on the dive. So the Hail Hydra team ban Iron Fist, which is quite interesting.
Yeah, I don't know why they banned Iron Fist, but the Captain America ban is completely valid because Abiotic is known for playing cap, so I kind of get it. His cap is really annoying as well, and with Zack and Abiotic playing their mains, it's gonna be pretty annoying for the enemy team to deal with.
Yeah. And let's go to the team composition. So we do have Hail Hydra, they're running an Hawk composition. So they're running Hela and Moon Knight, and then we do have Inmis and Cloak, who are very strong in this season. At the same time, Mac is always strong, no matter what the season is, along with Groot.
True, Mac has been quite better for. I think from the first day the game has been released, Mac has been quite better in every single season.
Yeah.
Going to the Ragebaiters lineup, we have a Jeff, a Cloak and Dagger, and Susanta is solo diving with, of course, Admin Bucky, accompanied by Strange and Mac.
We can see, Koba is playing from an angle, trying to get a pick, and we can see Magic diving in the backline, but then again, they're peeling for each other very well. I suppose.
Yeah, but nice Magic going on.
And meanwhile, okay, so we got the early pick by Susanta on Cobra. So the team Ragebaiters is pushing forward. And at the same time, Rano got the pick on Magic. So it's a good trade-off at the same time. But then again, Revenger went down, unfortunately.
Yeah. Susanta created a lot of space there. Even though he ended up dying, he created a lot of space for his tanks to push in. And he also got a pick on a hit scan, which is also really good.
Now the fight is still going on. It hasn't been stopped yet. So we will, the payload is pushing from the team Ragebaiters side. And at the same time, so we have Kraken Impact from Ragebaiters. And at the same time, we do have, the Cloak's ult on the other side, along with Moon Knight ult. Oh, there go 2 picks from Ragebaiters side. So 3 ults has been committed already from Hail Hydra. And at the same time, yeah. It's a feast of us that we can see, and Blur getting able to three, four picks, and at the same time they almost completed. But then again, Moon Knight ult. Oh my goodness, that was a nice combo. Huge ult. That was a clutch ult from Revenger and Abatic. Finally,
the team synergy is really showing in that fight. Even though Blur was able to get 4 picks, they won that fight because of the good comms between Revenge and Evertic.
Exactly. That was, that they were able to finally stabilize. They were pressing W continuously, and we'll see. We have the strange ult coming up. Trying on a flank. Oh, there you go. It got pushed, and then again.
Jeff ate that Doctor Strange ult.
Oh my goodness. That was a clutch ult from Bone Lord. Then again. So they are able to capture the first point, Ragebaiters. So I think that's going to be the shotgun.
Good synergy from Psych Demon and from Obed and Bone Lord. Being able to capitalize off the Doctor Strange ult like that was a huge play by them.
So we want to exactly see, how they are going to, weather against this shark with bubble on the ult. Then again. There's a hook.
Hela with the fat ult. Will Strange be able to block it? Ooh, Hela got broken down really fast though.
And we do have the Kraken impact online. And Magic using his ult. We want to see what's happening in the backline. No, it's got decimated by Susantha.
Annihilating that backline with the 4K. Will he be able to get the 5? And there is the clean out.
Exactly. So we do have. Yeah, he's a prominent player on Magic and he's very popular. So, like you said, I don't know why they banned Psylocke, and probably they don't know about the team composition. So probably, next match there will be a ban coming. So we have the Kraken impact. Cloaks used the ult. And then again, Magneto could not, get the kill on that. And Avati got the Kraken impact kill.
2 resets? Will Rebarik be able to keep this momentum? They are committing a lot of ults here though. Rebarik with the 4K and the 5K. Will Rebarik be able to get the 6K? No, Magic just barely escapes.
He's trying. And then again, you can see, this thing coming from Sack Demon to, peel the backline. Weather the storm of, Magic play from Susantha.
But if you look at the support ults though, Hail Hydra is kind of a disadvantage when comparing the support ults because Ragebaiters have a support ult in their pocket.
And they're already using it, trying to do a push and do a play, and we'll see how they're going to weather against this ult.
Yeah,
there you go. 3 picks from the Kraken ult. Oh my goodness, we are seeing some cinematic cults from either side of the team, Kraken impact, and then again Shark's ult, it's Jeff, and then, again Kraken impact from Abiotic and back to Blur. So a lot of combinations going on, and there's a lot of team synergy at the same time, but then again we'll see they have pushed the second point as well.
Yeah, as you can see why we call Bucky the serve admin, he goes, he's wiping entire teams by himself with his ult.
So interesting setup on the high ground by, team Hail Hydra. But then again, getting pushed. Good heals coming, but then again, unfortunately, Revenger went down. So they are still pushing the payload at the same time, It's interesting. The rotation is pretty much interesting though. So the enemy team is basically on the, spawn side.
Yep, and you can see Susanta's magic is creating a lot of space and pressure for Team Hail Hydra.
Yeah, finally, Cobra able to get a pick, but then again, it's chaos. Like the team, I mean, still the fights are going on here and there. It's not a clean fight. It's getting scrappy, but then again, Zack Demon with his ult able to get a pick. Now they are pushing to the spawn. I think they were able to stabilize things so far. Get their footing in the match. Finally, after the first point, what happened with Shark's ult?
Yep,
And-
so the Shark switched the momentum entirely in the favor of Team Ragebaiters.
Yeah, and four ults already using the hand of Khonshu by Cobra, and then Invisible Boundary. Everybody got the pick on Blur at the same time.
Yeah,
I mean,
everybody's popping their ult. It's pure
Yeah.
chaos, yeah.
It's a feast of ults, and at the same time, Cobra able to get another pick on them.
Yeah, the pick
So,
was
yeah.
huge by Cobra on one, they're down one support, and that's a huge Doctor Strange ult coming from mid. And there, everybody goes down, and here, Hail Hydra is falling down like dominoes at the moment.
Yeah, I mean the best thing that they do was like dying on the payload. So now they, have time to retreat and come back. With us they do have the thing ult already, and Magneto ult from SB2 is coming up at the same time. So interesting fight is about to happen.
Like,
Okay, there you go.
there was a huge ult by Zack Demon, but there were no picks.
And there's an early pick on the support.
Yeah. Team Hail Hydra going down, and the Moon Knight ult comes out. And there goes another pick for Team Hail Hydra. Here comes
Oh,
the
there's this clutch. Yeah, clutch shell coming from Cloak from unknown. So we'll see, But then again, SB2 has the meteor already. And at the same time, Magic is using the ult, decimating the backline. And then again with the strange ult, they should be able to close the fight and capture the third point as well.
And there
Yeah,
we
they
go,
captured the
that's
3
3-point
points.
cap by Team Ragebaiters.
So there's no time left in the bank at the same time, but then again, like I said, like questionable picks, but then again, probably they are not known about how good Susanta can be on the Magic at the same time. So probably that's why they went to Psylocke and Iron Fist pick. And at the same time, but then again, Zack Demon was able to control the damage for a little while, but then again, like unfortunately, they could not get a good hold. But then again, there's a mini condition for the Ragebaiters team. Like they captured 3 points. Now they play confident, and they should be able to defend it if they the thing goes as usual for them, like what happened in the attack as well.
Yeah, and Team Hail Hydra seems to have a small change with Squirrel Girl and Phoenix coming out. But for Ragebaiters, it's basically the same team comp.
Exactly. So interesting switch there from Bone Lord to Cloak, and it is a wise switch. Then again, like there are no Shark Cult, you can abuse it. So that's why he went to Cloak during the second fight as well. And then we see some switches from Abiotic to Squirrel Girl, and at the same time Cobra on Phoenix.
Yeah, Cobra is a really good hit scan player, so I guess I kind of get what he's going with Phoenix and Squirrel Girl because they're huge AoE damage dealers.
So there's the hook trying on the Strange, but then again, whoa, Blair is almost, on 30 HP and was about to get killed, but then again, we'll see. Zack Demon is playing on the aggressive front line. So they are pushing.
Huge damage getting dealt by Squirrel Girl, and there goes on the first pick for Squirrel Girl. And Squirrel Girl already has ult.
Interesting now. They like it very much. Oh, there you go. Again, it's Jeff, and it's a clutch one from Born Lord again.
Yeah, Jeff Alt seems to be doing wonders for Team Ragebaiters here at the moment. However, Team Hail Hydra wins the fight and they're pushing forward.
So we do have Thing Alt and Invisible Boundary online for Hail Hydra at the same time. One is Cloak Alt is coming back.
That was a beautiful pick by Revenge, and there was a huge ult by Thing. And Sack Demon is just punching the Cloak's lights out.
And we do have the Invisible Boundary. Yep. And it was a quick point. They have 5 minutes already on the bank to, take the second point already. Oh my goodness. Really Magic getting run down by Thing, and no, I'm not gonna let you play today, bruh. That'll be the Sack Demon is being a demon.
Yeah, that's really true. This is what I'm saying by Sack Demon Thing being the real nightmare for divers. He just does not let go.
Okay, we do have the Eye of Agamotto online along with Cloak's ult. Again, Squirrel Girl ult along with Inferno is coming down. Okay, they'll give a peek on the Starlord at the same time. And it's a good Agamotto. But then again, nice Invisible Boundary by Mr. X-Pac.
Yeah, that was a huge save by Mr. X-Pac. I'm pretty sure Ubid would have gotten at least 3 people if it wasn't for that Invisible Boundary, to be honest.
Okay, we'll see. Cloak Cult is coming inside the Invisible Boundary. And it should be, oh yeah, exactly. The first pick on Susanta, then again one knee by the Hail Hydra team. They should be able to clean it up and capture the second point, and they have another 5 minutes on the bank. It's a questionable ult, but then again we'll see what Starlord can do, but then again, yeah.
Starlord altered to get back on point fast, I guess.
Probably.
But I think Squirrel Girl is doing wonders for Team Hail Hydra, to be honest. He's
yeah,
outputting
as
so
I
much
see.
damage.
I mean, exactly, and at the same time, they're able to switch magic of Susanta. So I think that's a great win condition for them.
Yeah, I mean, Susanta's magic was the main concern for them because he was creating so much space alone. So getting him to switch off of magic was really huge for them, it seems.
So we have the pick on Sack Demon, so Sack Demon is not there to take the damage from the team Hail Hydra, and at the same time, we do have the Invisible Boundary from the Ragebaiters side, and at the same time, we do have the Invisible Boundary on the other side as well. So it's a everlasting fight. But then again, Sack Demon got the first pick on Wolverine, and it's a nice ult. Oh my goodness, that's a great Inferno into the Invisible Boundary from Blur. But at the same time, the team Hail Hydra is keep pushing, pressing W. But we'll see how they can weather against this. 3 ults online already for Ragebaiters again.
Yeah, and the Invisible Boundary coming out to keep their team alive here. Everyone's popping ults at this point. I don't even know what's happening at this point.
Yeah, we actually cannot see really what's going on. Oh my goodness, there you go. Susanta's Wolverine is coming into the action and got 2 picks, which is vital to clean the team fight.
Yep, and SP2 still has his ult, and I think Team Hail Hydra is gonna have a big advantage going into the fight with Squirrel ult.
Exactly. And we do have Inferno and the Meteor from the Ragebaiters side. Okay, interesting. They're taking high ground again, but then again, Thing got, left on the ground, but he's able to survive. And there you go, the Squirrel Girl ult. Oh, already the pick on Wolverine. They should be able to push, but at the same time, we'll see how they weather against this Hail Hydra. Incoming damage from Squirrel Girl. Already pick on SB2.
There was a huge Groot ult, but there was no one to capitalize it.
Yeah, unfortunately there was no one to follow up. But we'll see. Unknown already has a support ult, but then again SB2 waiting for that particular ult, to run the meteor. But then again, of course, they are, cleaning up one by one, snowballing the whole team. Another ult from Thing, that was clutch. So I think, even though, they were able to capture the 3 points from the Ragebaiters, then again they could not stabilize, reset properly in the defense, and that's what happened. And Hail Hydra capitalized on getting snowballed one by one, trying to get a pick one or two here and there, push. And at the same time, even though they committed a lot of fouls from the Ragebaiters, they didn't back down, and they went all the way to capture the 3 points. And almost 2 minutes on the bank on Hail Hydra at the same time, probably. So Ragebaiters will be having 1 minute, and Hail Hydra will be having 3 minutes close, to go again.
Yeah, Sagdemon's Thing is doing wonders for their team, as well as Aerobatic and Koba. All of them are playing really well. Squirrel Girl and Phoenix, they are outputting so much damage, and Sagdemon is putting so much pressure in the back line, so they're able to push really far here with almost 3 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes 42 seconds. And we are seeing Punisher from Hail Hydra. Might be a good ploy. They're trying to put a lot of damage to Squirrel Girl and Punisher at the same time, and meanwhile we have 3 Vanguards for the first time in the Multiverse selection tournament today from Ragebaiters.
Yeah, they're going at 3 Vanguard lineup where Koba's got off Phoenix and he's playing Punisher now. Goes Susanta tried to put some pressure in the backline, but there was...
Yeah, we already can see, Koba is using his shotgun. I mean, important early pick on the support. They should be able to, move forward unless, the team Hail Hydra don't reset.
Yep, and there goes Susanta as well. But I think team Ragebaiters is at an advantage because they're down 1 support, but however, team Ragebaiters is also down 1 support.
Okay, it's a never-ending fight, to be honest, for 1 minute. Didn't see the reset happening, but then again, yeah. So we see magic from Susanta again, trying to capture the point, at least.
Yep, Susanta is back on magic, trying to put some pressure on their back line. But he goes down. Here comes the Phoenix.
There you go, there. Inferno ult on the Aerobatic. They are still, in the point, but then again I can see, the pick on the claw call ready from God. Thor.
And there you go. The switch to magic and Thor is doing really good for them.
Exactly. I was actually thought that the match would end there, but then again, immense and great fight back from Team Ragebaiters. They already have the invisible boundary online, and meet you again coming up from SB2, and then from the other side they have 3 ults. We'll see how they're gonna weather this fight already, and whether they're able to defend it.
Punish ult is popped, 2 supports are popped.
Oh my goodness, the final judgment is decimating the Ragebaiters, and finally they'll be able to defend on the first point without letting them capture for a 4th point.
Yeah, Punisher's ult I think took around 4 people out team Ragebaiters, and I think SP2 missed his ult. So I think that's gonna be a huge problem for them.
I mean, it's still winnable for Team Ragebaiters, right? Though they have like 3 minutes to attack at the same time, they did a good push. Almost they captured the 4th point.
Yeah. They still have a really good chance of winning this, obviously, because Susanta's magic can be detrimental to their back line. So let's see how it goes.
Exactly. We'll see like again with the sack demon. The thing demon can whether this magic storm again being able to peel their backline.
Let's see how Sack Demon's thing goes up against Vasanta's magic.
And like I said, the supports, the most underrated role in this, Marvel Rivals game or any other hero shooter. They are doing wonders for, both the teams. We've seen so many, support ults so far. On point, clutch moments. Both from
Oh,
Team Hail Hydra and Ragebaiters.
yeah, it seems Vasanta is not playing magic. He's playing Emma now. They're running a triple vanguard, same as say Team Hail Hydra.
Seems like everybody's not gonna back down from, playing Squirrel Girl, putting damage, onto the vanguards.
Yeah, there's so much damage being outputted by Squirrel Girl and
Oh my goodness, that arc.
Blur is using Sack Demon as a moving arc. It seems he's just outputting so much damage to Sack
Pretty
Demon.
much interesting. So invisible boundary coming up for both teams.
Oh,
And again,
there was a big ult by Moon Knight.
That's a clutch ult from Blur. Again with the hand of Conjure.
Yeah, he was able to cancel. I think he was able to cancel the support ult with his ult.
Yeah. And we have
Blur's
three.
so much damage,
ults.
same as Squirrel Girl.
Exactly. 3 ults online for Hail Hydra, and at the same time, we have Sonic Seduction and then Cloak ult again. Oh, nice ult by Thing. Oh my goodness. That's a clutch ult. Coming in a very
Yeah, that was-
vital moment.
And I think Bone Lord was a second too late with the invisible boundary because all the teammates were dead. They get a
So
huge
we-
Saga with Thor dying late as well.
That's a nice ult from Cloak, against the Inferno by Phoenix. But then again, yeah, the team fight is still going on. We do have still have the Sonic Seduction. Oh my goodness, that's a nice combo from, with the Sonic Seduction and at the same time Thor, God of Thunder. And they are able to clean them. And it
Yes,
seems the comeback is real from the team Ragebaiters. They have 20 seconds, 28 seconds, comeback. Probably they'll put a TP.
Yeah,
Are you
this
waiting
match
for
is
that?
going down to the wire. There seems to be a little bit of miscommunication, it seems. There. Okay, there goes the TP.
Oh, that's a nice eye of Agamotto. They should be able to clean this fight.
Cloak ult comes out, but yeah, I don't think that was necessary because Team Ragebaiters is just cleaning them up.
Finally, they'll play the Ragebaiters. It was a very, very close fight than we thought. Even in the second round, and finally they were able to edge out Hail Hydra. And it was a feast of ults at the very end. But then again, what I see was like the damage put by Moon Knight again and again with the triple Vanguard comp did wonders at the end for Team Ragebaiters. And did no,
Yeah,
I
Team
mean,
Ragebaiters were able to defend a 3-minute timer. That was a very nice play by Team Ragebaiters. They played their cards really well.
yeah. And looking at the card, oh my goodness, 20 final hits from Abiotic. Then again, like putting so much damage, 5, pentacle kill, and then from the other side, 28 final hits from Blur. Altogether, the standout picks we can see, and at the same time, support putting 70 odd healing, both from Unknown and then Warlord. I think it was a very close match, and it could go down either side. But then again, like Ragebaiters at the end were able to hold the nerve, to finish it up.
Yeah, that was a huge push by Team Ragebaiters being able to defend that 3 minute time with pushing a small distance, but supports doing wonders here with having 70k each.
Yeah, I mean it's a high stats game. You can see 50 damage putting by Blur, and at the same time on the other side, Ragebaiters put 43k damage. And then, like, ladies and gentlemen, we are going for a 10-minute break. And when this banning phase for the second match start, we will be right back.
Remember the dusk, the lights gripping tightly, trapping all those fighting souls. But yet, across the world, I see you standing in my way. And remember the time, the place we used to fight, like the sun and moon. And I wonder if ever there was a time that we were friends. The night has fallen, shadows looming, and yes, that time has come for me to seek you out. We are set now for our last reunion. Break the chains, find your way, come fight me. Do you remember who you really are? Show me that you are still the only one for me. I'll be waiting for you. Wake up, open your eyes, raising up your fists and smashing through time walls. Before the rift splinters again, we are rebels till the end. Rise up, open your mind, hold on to your powers. No one can stop us. We are rivals till the end of time. We will clash, no matter where. We will fight, reaching across time and space. 'Cause you are my destiny to the end. Do you see the dawn, the flames burning brightly, shining on those memories? And yes, across all time I see you turning the tides. And do you see now our time, our turn? We can still fight like the wind and fire, and wonder no more. That now is the only time your heart is mine. Light has fallen, darkness grows, and yes, we fight for our destiny and fate. New days smiling for the past and future. Break those chains, lead the way, fight with me. And when you wake up, open your eyes, raising up your fists and smashing through time Across all time I see you turning the tides. And do you see now our time, our turn? We can still fight like the wind and fire. And wonder no more that now is the only time your heart is mine. Light has fallen, darkness grows, and yes, we fight for our destiny and fate. New days smiling for the past and future. Break those chains, lead the way, fight with me. And when you wake up, open your eyes, raising up your fists and smashing through time walls. Before the rift splinters again, we are rebels till the end. Rise up, open your mind, hold on to your powers, no one can stop us. We are rivals again until the end of time. Show me that you are still the only one that matters for me. I'll be waiting for you. Wait up, open your hands, holding on to your heart. Look inside you. Can you feel it? The sparks in you. And it up, unleash it. Wake up, open your eyes, raising up your fists and smashing through time walls. Before the rift splinters yet again, we are rivals till the end. And rise up, open your mind, hold on to your powers, no one can stop us. We are rivals till the end of time. Remember the dusk, the lights gripping tightly, trapping all those fighting souls. But yet, across the world, I see you standing in my way. And remember the time, the place we used to fight, like the sun and moon. And I wonder if ever there was a time that we were friends. The night has fallen, shadows looming, and yes, that time has come for me to seek you out. We are set now for our last reunion. Break the chains, find your way, come fight me. Do you remember who you really are? Show me that you are still the only one for me. I'll be waiting for you. Wake up, open your eyes, raising up your fists and smashing through time walls. Before the rift splinters again, we are rebels till the end. Rise up, open your mind, hold on to your powers, no one can stop us. We are rivals till the end of time. We will clash, no matter where. We will fight, reaching across time and space. 'Cause you are my destiny to the end. Do you see the dawn, the flames burning brightly, shining on those memories? And yes, across all time I see you turning the tides. And do you see now our time, our turn? We can still fight like the wind and fire. And wonder no more that now is the only time your heart is mine. Light has fallen, darkness grows, and yes, we fight for our destiny and fate. New days smiling for the past and future. Break those chains, lead the way, fight with me. And when you wake up, open your eyes, raising up your fists and smashing through time walls. Before the rift splinters again, stopping all those fighting souls. But yet, across the world, I
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second match of the series today, happening between Hail Hydra and Ragebaiters. So we had an interesting match so far. We went down to the wire, which went overtime, and Ragebaiters being able to clutch at the very end, securing the first win of the series so far. And we'll see what the fight back is coming from Hail Hydra. They had a 10-minute break already. They are, probably discussing about different strategies, weathering against this triple vanguard or quadruple vanguard strategy brought out by the Ragebaiters at the very last moment, and they had no chance against in the first match.
Yeah, I think both team Ragebaiters and Hydra are really evenly matched. But the Blur being a huge threat to Team Hail Hydra, it seems getting almost 20 finals. And as well as Abiotic with the Squirrel Girl also matching his 20 finals with all the healers also passing 7,000 healing each. That was a really good match between both the two teams.
Exactly. A lot of stats on the board at the same time, it went for eternity, as we say. So we are looking into an interesting match in the second round as well, hopefully, and we will be moving on to a convergence pack. So it is loser's pick. So Hail Hydra is going to get the pick, right, MC?
I think it's Team Ragebaiters is gonna be at a small advantage because of that, because the map picks is always gonna be a huge decision and it's gonna differ the team comps a lot. So let's see how it goes with the map Abiotic chooses.
And while we are going to ban phase of the tournament and the map pick, we can discuss a bit about the meta this season, like we said. So it's a more or less, poke brawl composition. Oh, we are into the ban phase right now after this loser pick on the map. So we can see what will be the map pick from Hail Hydra. There are a lot of discussions, probably, already coming up with strategy, the right strategy for this particular map.
Yes, since we had a convoy match in the first match, the second match will be a convergence map, and if Hail Hydra wins this, we'll move on to the third match being a domination match.
Yeah, and we are looking forward for the third match as well if it goes down to the wild. And yeah, Team Hail Hydra pick Hall of Dijalia as the convergence map. So we are in the banning phase. This will be an interesting banning phase, There will be a lot of, target bans coming from both the teams. The first ban already from Hail Hydra, which is Black Panther, obviously, target ban against Susanta. And then the Gambit pick, and probably the most broken support in the season so far. They want to get it out straight away from the team Ragebaiters, and they retained Magic, which it wonders in the first match already. And for the team Ragebaiters, Squirrel Girl putting a lot of damage, and probably that pick will be vital against these triple Vanguard or quadruple Vanguard comps. And they got out Psylocke out of the way, and which is again an interesting ban.
Yeah, they managed to ban Psylocke and Namor, which is, I mean, Susanta is going to be diving the backline, so still Namor is going to be a huge problem, but they retained Wolf as well. I mean, Susanta played both Magic and Wolf on the previous match, and he was dominating in both. And I think the thing save is, well, for Zack Demon, of course, to deal with Magic and to not let Magic just demolish their backline.
Yeah, I mean, it's the two retains from Team Hail Hydra is obvious. So in order to, putting damage at the same time, sustaining the backline. They have to go for that return at the same time. Okay, that's an interesting ban coming from Hail Hydra, because Cobra is also a good Phoenix player at the same time, but then again, Team Ragebaiters also has a good Phoenix on Blur as well, so probably that's why they decided to go on the ban on Phoenix at the same time, the usual ban on Captain America Abiotic.
Yeah, I don't think Abiotic's cap is gonna be able to play this entire turn because Abiotic's cap is really annoying to deal
Yeah,
with. That's really
definitely.
good on cap.
He won't be able to see the day of the light in this tournament.
Yeah, that's true. And Phoenix ban is also huge because they won't be outputting as much damage as the previous match because of, well, Phoenix and Squirrel Girl is a deadly combo with all the area damage they do.
So Team Ragebaiters have picked the side as defense, so they want to, see how far Hail Hydra can push. They want to get the exact footing on, how much they need to push forward. So probably they will be confident on that.
Velasco said I should stay away from you. He really
And like we expected, there is the magic and then, Bone Lord Shark. We already saw a 5-man pick, a clutch pick in the first point already in the first match in the convoy map already so far. So Hail Hydra again running a poor composition with Hela and Squirrel Girl. And we'll see how they can weather against this dive coming from Magic and probably Shark. Yeah, so the team is fine. Everyone is, trying to engage, trying to get the first pick, letting, trying to push the other team to do a mistake, farming the ults at the same time, especially the support ults.
Yep,
We
and
can
as you can
see-
see Sultan is already in the backline. And he goes down as well.
So they got the pick. Now they can push as far as possible. The first ult is online from Unknown.
Yeah, support ult is already there. And I think that might have decided the first point, it seems. Both the tanks are down for Team Ragebaiters and they're pushing Team Ragebaiters back.
Yeah, interesting. They were able to, win the fight with using just one ult. That's a huge ult coming from Bone Lord again. And then, with the Kraken impact, Blur was able to finish it up. Interesting. 2 ults, and they were able to capture the point again and stabilize it. While, they already have 2 ults so far online for Ragebaiters at the same time. Cloak's ult and an Eye of Agamotto, and the Spider Sweeper is already coming back. And at the same time here, Hydra has 4 ults already. They should be able to push it out, considering that they have the ult advantage.
True, that was a very big ult by Jeff, taking the terrain as in the advantage, and here we go. There's a huge pick by Squirrel Girl, and Doctor Strange also goes down because of Hela's immaculate aim.
Another ult again from Blur, the second consecutive Kraken impact. And we can see a lot of ults incoming, and Hela using the borders of it. They should be able to, capture the first point and clean it up. But then again, we can see instant dive from Spider-Man by Susanta. And the immediate pick. 2 picks again.
Thunder switched off of Iron Fist to Spidey instantly and got huge picks.
Another
And he
pick.
got another pick.
That's a clutch from the Spider-Man. Interesting, they are now pulling, the trump cards. Now its magic is not working. Probably the opposition team doesn't know where the Spider-Man was. When did, When did Susanta was able to play Spider-Man? Probably they don't know.
Down to 30 seconds.
Oh, now we can see another Spider-Man incoming from MU7ED. We all know how good he's.
All you cowards, if you do not attack.
Yeah, Abatic Spider-Man is as good as his Captain America, and you can see he's gonna match their Spidey. Susanta's Spidey as well. Let's see how it goes. And immediately onto Susanta as soon as he saw him.
There are 4 ults online already for Team Ragebaiters, but then again we will see.
Susanta with 2 huge picks in the backline, and SP2 also getting a pick on Venom. And there comes the Eye of Agamotto, and Blur is just cleaning up the entire team. Abatic is the only person left. Will he be? No, he gets taken down by
And
Blur as
that
well.
was the end, which was very quick. And they were able to hold them in the first point itself.
Including which
They were able to do 72%
you'll need a top-notch
capture progress, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think that Jeff Hart really changed the entire momentum of team Hail Hydra. I mean,
Yeah.
4 people in his ult, and he was able to throw them out. I mean, Hail Hydra basically won that fight, but since the Jeff Hart came out,
It was
they
the
practically lost
turning
it.
point. And probably like I think they should have prepared for Jeff Walding coming, but then again they were not ready. That's what I felt. They were a bit clumsy on it, thinking that they already captured the point. That was probably the reason why they lost the fight. And at the same time, to finish it up, rest of the kills, the Kraken impact was coming, which was initiated by Blur. They were able to settle the point.
Yeah, Blur's Bucky is doing wonders for Team Ragebaiters at this point. He's taking all the picks, stopping the dive, doing frontline damage. I mean, he's a true serve admin at the end of the day.
And and later on the 3 picks by Spider-Man. That was very vital, to drag out the fight as much as possible until they settle down and get ready for the next fight with 4 ults almost already in the last fight, which they were. Hail Hydra was, basically failed to capitalize on it.
Yeah, so Santa's Spidey doing wonders on the last part, getting out 3 picks instantly. Let's see how it goes in the back line. Do we have a Spidey 1v1 at our hand? I think he's trying to appeal for his supports, it seems, but Susanta is so slippery that he gets away with it. And there's a ton of frontline damage coming in from Team
There we go. We
Ragebaiters.
got the first pick for the on board load by Sack Demon.
feeling fantastic.
Yeah, there goes Jeff. And they have a mirror comp with Jeff as well. They're both running Jeff. I think Bone Lords all really made a turning point in both the teams.
Exactly. It's a nice trade-off again. Both the Spideys are already dead. And we can see the first ult already.
2 supporters and Jeff Unknown also bring out Jeff. And they expect all that. And Unknown
Okay,
is a
Unknown
huge
got
3
3 picks. That was clutch. Coming from Unknown. Unknown is not backing down. If you're gonna play Shark, I'm gonna play Shark too. And I'm gonna play how I'm playing.
Yeah, it's nice to see all the Jeff players getting all these picks, because me myself, I love Jeff players, and I love to see that Jeff is getting so much value in these matches.
Exactly. Being a Marvel Rivals player myself, I love Jeff, bro. Jeff is one of my favorite picks as a support player. So we have 3 ults online. We got Spidey's ult, Strangling Prison, then it's Jeff again for Ragebaiters, and Hail Hydra we do have Venom ult, Meteor, and then Goddess of Death.
Yes, Spidey ult might be a little bit
Oh!
crucial here, and Abatic cancels the Spidey ult. That
It's-
was a huge hook by Abatic.
That was a clutch hook coming from Abadi. It feels like Team Ragebaiters is getting a bit overzealous, being overconfident. You should be able to, very careful with your ults, and they can
Yeah, I mean-
probably sneak in a win under the nose
Yeah,
if they're not careful.
I mean,
with their
Abatic was
usage.
looking at Susanta, but I guess he tried to ult there, and he got punished for it.
Okay, they are going on the aggressive line. Okay, they already got the pick on Blur, and they're trying to clean it up. But then again, we see, you know, Bone Lord is trying to do the Jeff Hull, but Hell Hydra is going on the aggressive line. They don't want to back down. They want to show who they are, the team Ragebaiters. And it's 52
Hydra is being
seconds remaining
offensive.
on the clock for Ragebaiters. They have to be very careful. Almost every alt online for Hell Hydra at the same time. And I think the most important combo coming from Ragebaiters will be definitely the Strangle Piston and its Jeff combo. That will be very vital. They need to fade it using the cloak's fade ability. And already they TP'd. And
Yeah, I think the final fight is gonna be a crazy fight with everyone, and here we go. Everyone's popping out here. And how I think Jeff might have. Oh, there was a huge save by Sack Demon saving his teammates to keep them back in the fight. And here comes a Kraken impact by Ebatic. Will he be able to get a reset on his Kraken impact? No, he fails to get a reset, but Revenge is on their backline just. And here we go. Team Hell
oh my
just
goodness,
wiped
they
entirely.
sneaked in the win that we wanted, bro. This is going for the third match of the series.
2, 1.
That's
I
an
mean, that was a
interesting
really good
defense.
game. Yeah, that was a really good defense by Team Ragebaiters. I mean, it was a really good defense by both teams, but Team Ragebaiters just had the better defense, it seems, because they didn't even let Team Hell, I mean Team
Hell
Ragebaiters touch the
Hydra.
point. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. That, like I said, if you're gonna play Shark, I'm gonna play Shark, and I'm gonna show who I am to you people. That's a statement play from Unknown in that match. And we can
I
see
mean,
it's almost even Stevens fight. There's no much difference in the stats board as well.
yeah, there's not much of a difference in the set board, but Blur being the MVP, getting two huge picks, me as a Bucky man, you love to see it. Both Bucky players doing wonders for their team.
Yeah, exactly. An interesting match will be coming up for the third match. And we'll
Yeah,
see
it's
they
gonna
want
be
a
a
break,
domination.
get the strategies right. We're waiting for our team organizing team to see they're going to take a break. And let's go through the stat board. Like I said, 8 final hits from Cobra, and then again evenly matched Blur. Eight has 8 final hits, and then Sack Demon 5 final hits from Team Hail Hydra, and like it's pretty much even Stevens, even when it comes to the heals. But then again, like right now, I have to point out how vital your supports are, how vital the timing of these support ults. Unknown being able to get that three kills at the same time in the defense made the way for them to have a better defense coming up and being able to clutch out that team fight and overall win the map at while Bone Lord doing wonders in the last match as well as this match with clutch outs.
Yeah, I mean, both Jeffs are having a really nice time with their ults, it seems, because both Jeffs are doing really good with their ults, getting a lot of elims, helping out their teams, turning entire fights around with their ults, so you love to see it. And
Yeah,
Revenge's Venom is also being really annoying to their backline, because I saw him being on top of one knee and bone load, not letting them heal their teammates in peace. So I think Revenge are getting to switch off to a dive tank is also really good.
yeah, exactly. So at the last fight, we saw that he got the first pick, and it was vital for start the last fight on, very strongly for the team Hail Hydra against the Ragebaiters. And it was quite an unexpected match from both the sides. If you guys asked, that will be 1-0, no one would have thought. But then again, like we said, it was an interesting and quiet defense from both the sides, like Hail Hydra being able to, clutch it out at the last moment. So
Yeah, true.
we'll
That was a really
be,
good defense.
yeah. So until we go to the banning phase, and in the next match. We are going to take a little break and we will be back.
Remember the dust, the lights gripping tightly, trapping all those fighting souls. But yet, across the world, I see you standing in my way. And remember the time, the place we used to fight, like the sun and moon. And I wonder if ever there was a time that we were friends. The night has fallen, shadows looming, and yes, that time has come for me to seek you out. We are set now for our last reunion. Break the chains, find your way, come find me. Do you remember who you really are? Show me that you are still the only one for me. I'll be waiting for you. Wake up, open your eyes, raising up your fists and smashing through time walls. Before the rift splinters again, we are rebels till the end. Rise up, open your minds, hold on to your powers. No one can stop us. We are rivals till the end of time. We will clash, no matter where. We will fight, reaching across time and space. 'Cause you are my destiny to the end. You see the dawn, the flames burning brightly, shining on those memories. And yes, across all time I see you turning the tides. And do you see now our time, our turn? We can still fight like the wind and fire. And wonder no more that now is the only time your heart is mine. Light has fallen, darkness grows, and yes, we fight for our destiny and fate. New days smiling for the past and future. Break those chains, lead the way, fight with me. And when you wake up, open your eyes, raising up your fists and smashing through burning brightly, shining on those memories. And yes, across all time I see you turning the tides. And do you see now our time, our turn? We can still fight like the wind and fire, and wonder no more that now is the only time your heart is mine. Light has fallen, darkness grows, and yes, we fight for our destiny and fate. New days smiling for the past and future. Break those chains, lead the way, fight with me. And when you wake up, open your eyes, raising up your fists and smashing through time walls before the rift splinters again. We are rebels till the end. Rise up, open your mind, hold on to your powers. No one can stop us. We are rivals again until the end of time. Show me that you are still the only one that matters for me. I'll be waiting for you. Wait up, open your hands, holding on to your heart. Look inside you. Can you feel it? The sparks in you. Light it up, unleash it up. Wake up, open your eyes, raising up your fists and smashing through time walls before the rift splinters yet again. We are rivals to the end. And rise up, open your mind, hold on to your powers. No one can stop us. We are rivals till the end of time.
Oh my word, welcome back everyone. We had two interesting matches so far. While in the interval, we were having interesting discussions between myself and Epsi and the organizing committee. You know, the first match was supposed to win by Hail Hydra, and then again, like Team Ragebaiters were able to steal that win, while the second match was supposed to win by Team Ragebaiters, while Team Hail Hydra was able to basically sneak through a win. We were basically hoping for, going down to the wire to the third match where we are in right now. And it will be a domination, and definitely it will be the loser's pick. So Susanta's pick it will be. And like we said, then interesting matchup that happened in the last match. Two Jeff Ults, probably the most important ult that was in the last match. There was feast of ults going on, but then again, who got the better of the Jeff ult won the fight at the end. Let's discuss about it, Epsi.
Yeah, that was a really good match. I mean, it was basically in the favor of Team Ragebaiters to win that best match, but Hail Hydra take the win. And I mean, the Jeffs are getting so much value with their ults, both Bone Lord and Unknown. And Unknown mirroring Jeff with his own Jeff was a really good call by him, which made him the MVP, and he got a lot of value with his ult.
Yep. And at the same time, interesting ban phase. Will we see a Jeff ban? Finally. Oh, will we see, another interesting ban so far, maybe on Bucky? Or ban on things like demons, and we see a surprise pick. We already know how good Revenger is on Venom, but then again, Venom was able to do so much damage in the backline of the Ragebaiters at the same time, getting the picks in the front line.
Yeah, I mean, Venom was putting so much pressure in their backline, and as well as Blur's Bucky outputting so much damage. He was 18-3 in the final match. Will we see a Bucky ban? Will we see a Jeff ban? Let's see how it goes with the map selection coming up.
So Susanta is picking Hell's Heaven. I think again it's a very good map for Jeff. So we are going to very Jeff strong map, ladies and gentlemen. And will we see a Jeff ban, like I said, or we see another interesting ban or usual bans that happen throughout the first and the second match? Or we see an immediate ban on the Squirrel Girl of Abiotic, which putting a lot of damage, and then the perma ban again throughout the three matches. They are not. We don't want to deal with Black Panther. We don't like that character. But then again, we want to play Thing. They retain Thing.
Yeah, I mean, Susanta's Black Panther is not going to be played this entire match, it seems, because he got banned this time as well. But he was able to save Magic, but at the same time, Team Hail Hydra was able to save Ting for Sack Demon to shut down Susanta again.
So it's a late ban on Amor. Like I said, so definitely Koba will be playing Hela. They don't want both in the same match. So another interesting, I don't know, like whether there is any information that we don't know that there is a good silent play, but interesting band in the game. Oh, finally they were able to. They are, going for that retain on the Captain America. Probably, they'll. I think I see, Triple Vanguard coming from Hail Hydra. That's what I see, probably. And they were able to retain Phoenix from the Team Ragebaiters.
Finally, we get to see Abiotic's Captain America in action, and I'm pretty sure he's going to be in the backline, bothering their supports as much as he can, and a Phoenix save, which is good for both teams, to be honest. I'm pretty sure Blur and Koba plays Phoenix really well, so we'll be able to see a huge matchup between them.
Pick your hero.
Yeah, I mean, the three bans, the usual bans on Black Panther, Psylocke, and Iron Fist from the Ragebaiters, and then from Hail Hydra, sorry, and at the same time, Ragebaiters going for Squirrel Girl ban, which is quite interesting, which is a very strong pick in Hell 7. But then again, mind you, he can play, Bucky and evenly match against Blur's Bucky as well. And probably we'll see, Bucky or maybe Moon Knight. So Moon Knight is quite a strong pick in Hell 7.
Yeah, I mean, Moon Knight is a really strong pick, and we can see both the Jeffs coming out here as well. This is a very Jeff-rich terrain, and you love to see that. And Hail Hydra are running a triple Vanguard comp with two dive tanks. So I'm guessing Vani and Bone Lord are gonna have an amazing time with both tanks on their heads.
Yeah, that's what I see. And Suck Demon going on to Mac, probably, be the anchor tank on the front pile, Revenge and his Abiotic is going to die, their backline on Ragebaiters. And we'll see magic from Susanta, as usual.
This nightmare has soulless fingerprints all over it. A gift from Kong.
So we already see the arm coming from Moon Knight. They're, trying to, get a good opening. Interesting fights coming up. Venom is trying to dive the backline, getting the bubble from Magneto, and Moon Knight got the first pick on Cobra, and then again it's a good trade. Abiotic being able to pick up the magic, and it's an even Steven straight right now. Abiotic living dangerously at the same time. They have Thor on the other side. And unknown. Probably, nice bubble coming from Sad Demon. Will he be able to, do something with the Jet Fight? It's not the case, but the fight is still going on.
Yeah, this is a huge fight. Just being able to farm his ult that fast was really surprising. And Bone Lord also has his Jeff ult. Let's see how it goes with the Jeff ult. And Koba and Revenge are going down. And here comes the support ult, and here comes the Jeff ult as well.
So Team Ragebaiters got the first fight win and they are able to capture the point. And it seems Unknown couldn't do anything from the first jet pile, but then again, Bone Lord was able to get the pick on Sack Demon. Eventually, they were able to shut the team fight down. And there's an interesting battle going on between, oh, there's the first pick from Cobra. 2 picks from Cobra. And then, Abatic running around Shark and get the pick on that.
I mean, you can see Abatic and Revenger. Oh, and a huge ult by Susanta taking out both Revenger and Cobra and Abatic. That was a really nice ult by Susanta taking out 3 people with 1 ult. But you can see, yes, Sack Demon still on point with Expect, but Blur is just constantly putting pressure on their back line.
That's an interesting clutch fight. Oh, then again, Expect got the pick. And it's an ever-going fight, but again, I don't know why these people are not resetting from the team here, Hydra, but then again, Venom's is using the ult at the same time. Cobra is using the Goddess of Death, trying to get a pick on the supports and looking at Moon Knight as well, but Moon Knight was able to save himself and trying to use the ult. While using the ult, he got killed in the process. And Bone Lord again able to pick Invis.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of ults coming out here, but Bone Lord being able to take 2 people out with him was huge. But Hydra still has the point, and Thor is still fighting on point, it seems. Will they be able to get a huge striker with Thor dying on point, or will we be able to go out?
Yeah, we can see Wolverine has the ult already, and we should be able to see an interesting fight that's happening in a few moments' time. So we have 3 ults online already for Ragebaiters. They are using the Cloak's ult, trying to get a push, but then again, Cobra able to, get a pick on the other Moon Knight, which is Blur, and Thor is using God of Thunder and got 2 picks. That was clutch in the fight, but they're still trying to, stay in the point as much as possible, dragging out the point to 99. But then again, they captured the point already. It's going 71 from the Ragebaiters side.
I mean, that was a huge ult by Ubit, taking out 2 people and getting a pick on a tank before dying off. But 3 people in a crucial fight like that is really huge for Team Ragebaiters. Oh, there was a huge cancel.
Oh my goodness, that was a huge cancel on the Strange. Denying that TP, and at the same time Wolverine, trying to push the rest of the people. That was a clutch save by Bone Lord at the end, very last moment of that match. Not letting the Hail Hydra team come through the TP. They had quite a few ults, but they couldn't capitalize on it just because of that. So there we go. Yeah, over to you, MC.
Yeah, I mean, Jeffals are getting so much value here. Bone Lord was able to cancel the TP. I mean, I think that was really game changing for them, because Ragebaiters could have, Hail Hydra could have touched the point, and they had 2 ults online as well, and Invis also has an ult as well, so I think that was a really big ult and a game changer by Bone Lord.
Yep. Interestingly, we have, things all coming up, and Cobra's online already, and the Expect should be able to get the invisible boundary during the fight engagement. And we have from the other side Wolverine's ult and again hand of punch from Blur. We are gearing up for an interesting fight engagement in the second round of Hell's Heaven.
Yeah, I mean, Moon Knight has his ult every single fight, so let's see how it goes here. I think Moon Knight might pop his ult early to get an early pick and take the fight.
That's an interesting combo. They should be able to finish it out with that, but then again committing 3 ults.
Yeah, I
Again,
mean,
the
they
hand
did
is
win the fight, but 3 ults for that fight might have been a little too much, but they do have Invisible Women's ult, but still, Ragebaiters have almost 3 ults, Moon Knight, Mag, and Wolverine ult, so I think if I was Revenge, I would just watch out for Susanta's Wolverine at this point.
exactly, and at the same time, they have to be very careful, trying to form the ults. They're coming from behind. He noticed it already and tried to get the pick. And it's a trade-off again. And Susanta is already able to shut down Revenge. And at the same time, Moon Knight.
A huge ult by Susanta taking out Punisher, and I mean, Thor's cleaning up everyone in the everyone in the point, and Susanta is just slow walking a little bit of aura
Yeah,
farming.
we have already seen better ult management during this fight compared to the match happening on last Friday, I guess. I mean, we see a lot of chaos happening in the first match of the series, but then again, both teams are being more disciplined about ult management right now.
Yeah, and here goes the big ult by Sack Demon. Will Unknown be able to capitalize off it? No, she gets shut down by Thor, and Bone Lord gets a pick on Sack Demon, and he still has his ult.
There you go, 2 nice picks again. Nice pick onto the Shark, and they are able to recapture the point again from the Team Hail Hydra. And everybody's
Team
on
Hail
the Spider-Man.
Yeah, Ebatic is on to Spider-Man, and he almost has his ult. So I think he might get a little bit of value, but on the other side, they do have Cloak ult in their pocket, so let's see how Ebatic manages with the Cloak ult. If he's able to force a Cloak ult early, this might be good for their team in the long run.
Yeah, then they are waiting up, team to reset properly. And they're waiting now for Captain America to come back from Susanta. Another surprise pick is coming to annoy the backline. Already the pick on Cobra from SB2, and then we see, the Spider-Man eyeing for a, ult.
Ebatic with his ult, but he isn't able to get a pick because of the Cloak bubble, and I mean, Team Ragebaiters capped the point again. This is an equal exchange from both the teams.
Yeah, it's an interesting fight. I think Ebatic was using the Spider-Man ult to get that point to 99. So now they just need one fight to retain that and hopefully capture the second point going to the third round. But then Unknown has the ult. It's Jeff. But then again, Team Ragebaiters have already 4 ults coming up. The first pick on thing by SB2.
Here comes all the ults. Everyone is ulting. And I think Bone Lord was able to get a huge ult with his Jeff. Yeah, Bone Lord was able to get 2 picks, and Ragebaiters are down 2 people. And Hail Hydra is also down 2 people.
Behold the god of thunder!
Another interesting ult coming from Thing, but then again we'll see Revengers down already from the Bucky. And SB2's Meteor is coming, but then again, got the pick on Thing again. And Team Hail Hydra is on the disadvantage, but they do have unfortunately, they did C9. And ladies and gentlemen, Team Ragebaiters were able to edge it out on the last match of this series. Quite a interesting picks coming up from both the sides. And on top of that, we see another Jeff MVP again. I mean, throughout the match series, the standout performer for me was Bone Lord, with the exact bubble time management from SB2. I mean, he's being able to do wonders throughout the series. and being able to be the standout performer for Team Ragebaiters. Any comments from you, FC?
Yeah,
This
I
went
mean,
down to the wire.
yeah, there was a really good match. Both teams kept the point. Both teams were 99. But I think both Jeffs were doing an outstanding job. And Blur's Moon Knight was also putting a lot of pressure in the enemy team's backline, not letting them able to heal the tanks in peace. But I think it all came down to the Jeffords because Boldot was able to get 2 huge picks on the last fight.
Yeah, exactly. And looking at the stats, Thor has done a great job from Ubit. So 12 final hits already doing wonders for their team, disrupting the backline, trying to, stole the point as much as he can. And we saw the triple vanguard comp again from them, Susanta switching to Captain America, sorry. I always, like we said, Abatic is Captain America is Abatic. So Susanta playing the role of Abatic and being able to, stall the point as much as they can until we get to the very last point. And both Moon Knight, evenly match playing, getting a lot of ults by farming the tanks in the front line, and support being able to put a good matchup today. So that it was very much pretty even Stevens throughout the entire series of the match. And like we said, probably one of the, this was more intense than the first match already, and it was quite a match we had on last Friday as well. So the tournament has been very much competitive so far. And coming up next week on Friday, we have the round 2. So we'll have a new team who is playing their first match, Aludgama Moggers. So they'll be meeting the team with the winners of the team, the 2 teams that had the match on last Friday, which is Team Moonlight. So until then, we should be able to, say, any comments from FC yourself before wind up?
Yeah, I mean, this was a really good match. It came down to the wire and the domination map, and it's the final match as well. It was both 99-90, and it was a really close match. But I think Bowlord and his defaults came out on top. And next week we have Aludgama Moggers versus the winners of last Friday's match, and we'll hope to see you all next week at the same time.
Yeah, and thank you for staying with us, giving the comments and following us. We had a wonderful time, and hopefully we can be back on next Friday. Until then, good night for all of you people.
Remember the dust, the lights gripping tightly, trapping all the